everyone, it's me Agrima Acharya from Interview Team 1, and today we have a special guest with us, Mr. Deenakar Kiran Khadka. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
So let's start with the first question. What are you personally looking forward to the most about TESMUN 2026?
Okay, so I am looking forward to a transformation in the students. Normally what happens is, for the students, they are changing their platform. They are from in the classroom. In the classroom, they have questions and answer. But in MUN, it's not only about the question and answer. They have to research. They have to speak. They have to collaborate in MUN. So I am looking forward to see the students who is earlier hesitant to speak in this committee. I want students to learn more about the issues, international issues, national issues, and to know about the perspectives of the world, different people, and transform personally through MUN.
Having seen students participate in MUN over time, what positive changes have you noticed in them, both as students and as individuals?
Okay, the most important change which I have observed is the confidence. So the students who were earlier saying, I can't speak, are now saying, I can speak. The students who used to say, I can't speak publicly, are speaking publicly. So they are representing the country whose perspective is different, or the party whose concept is different from their own, and researching on those and speaking on that is the main fact, the main change in the students which I have seen.
MUN often requires students to step outside their comfort zones. What change in students do you find most meaningful to witness?
Okay, so the comfort zone doesn't mean that they have to speak louder in the committees, either that is national or international committees. So here we see the students what they were not earlier. So now the students who were in a zone where they could not speak are speaking. Here students also know that it's a fact to listen to others. Students listen to others' perspective. Students see what it means to require the knowledge of the issues. What is a deep research that also the students know. And students who were earlier looking through the books, who were completely dependent on the textbooks, teachers, and here in DIAS are researching independently. So here what I see is the comfort zone is coming out of their primal zone, where the students are researching independently. The students are knowing about the nations which they earlier didn't know. Here the students are seeing the position of their countries, the parties which they earlier didn't know, the knowledge which is other than their textbook, and the students are pretty much stronger and having a change in other than their comfort zone.
MUN often encourages students to understand perspectives beyond their own. How important do you think that skill is for young people today?
Okay, so we live in a society which has different beliefs, different interests, the society which has different cultures and values. Also, we are living in a society where the social media sometimes gives a perspective which is similar to ours and which we believe is Okay, but when it comes to TESMUN, they will be given such a party or such a delegate or a country which might be different from their perspective. Here, they will think why that country thinks that way, or why that person, individual, that House of Representative think that way, and they think critically regarding that. So changing in the perspective helps them to know the real life scenarios, or they will come. Some of them will be scientists, some of them will be policymakers, some of them will be leaders, entrepreneurs, where they have to work with people's different perspectives. And they know, now they come up with a knowledge that I don't agree with you, but I want to listen. I want to understand you. And that is where this knowledge of understanding different perspectives and knowledge comes in account.
When TESMUN 2026 comes to an end, what would you hope the students involved have learned, not just about MUN but about themselves?
So I just want the students to learn regarding the personal growth, regarding the ownership. I don't want the student to come up with an answer. I participated in TESMUN 2026. Instead, I want them to say that I knew something about me. Initially, I said I can't speak, and the students realizes I can speak. Initially, the students might say I cannot speak in public. Now here, the student says I can speak public. Instead, initially the students might see that if there is disagreement in a topic, there might be a conflict. I want the students to transform that disagreement comes up with a better results if there comes a resolution with agreement. And I want the students to learn that hesitant develops ownership, confidence, and personal development.
Okay, so let's conclude the interview over here. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.